We ought to obey God rather than men. Acts 5:29. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her. Proverbs 31:11. I remember the first night you told me a wife should follow her husband, and I believed him, because that's what I was taught. Submit, be silent, don't question, don't resist. So when his hands built altars to pride, to lust, to anger, to this world, I stood beside him, quiet. Even when heaven was screaming inside my chest, and every prayer I whispered felt like rebellion against the man I loved. How do you honor your husband when your husband dishonors God? How do you follow a man walking straight toward destruction without losing your own soul? I cried in silence, and heaven answered. Two voices calling me. One says stay, one says leave. One says bow to his ways. One says fall to your knees. I chose the fire, I chose the light. Hey, even if I stand alone tonight, if love is real, then truth will stay. The Most High gonna make a way. The next morning I covered my head, opened my Bible, and for the first time I obeyed God without asking permission. He laughed, said I was changing, said religion made women weak, but he didn't see what obedience was building in me. Strength, the kind no man can break. So when he cursed, I answered softly. When he mocked truth, I answered with peace. When he walked in darkness, I lit no argument. Just scripture, just prayer, just example. Night after night, I went to war on my knees while he slept beside me. And slowly, the demons stopped sounding like him. Two voices calling me. One says stay, one says leave. One says leave. One says bow to his ways. One says fall to your knees. I chose the fire, I chose the light. Even if I stand alone tonight, if love is real, then truth will stay. The Most High gonna make a way. Then one night, he came home different. No liquor on his breath, no rage in his eyes, just tears, the kind of man cries when God finally breaks him open. He said, I heard him. 3 words, and every prayer I thought went unheard came flooding back. He fell beside the bed where I had fought for him for so many nights. And for the first time, he led us in prayer, not as a tyrant, not as a coward, but as a husband, the kind heaven designed. And when he took my hand, I felt it, grace, the kind that restores what obedience refuses to abandon. I followed God first, and because of his mercy, my husband learned how to lead. Likewise, you wives, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. Two voices calling me. I know which one I need. I fell down to my knees and heaven answered me. I chose the fire, I chose the light. Hey, he brought my husband back tonight. When love is real, truth makes a way. The Most High always makes a way.